Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. and I'm just here enjoying the morning view. And today I woke up, it's breezy this morning. You can see the coconut trees swaying a little bit. Oh, there's a rainbow. I just noticed that it wasn't even there when I looked earlier. So looks like Boracay from the distance there, looks like they're getting some rain this morning. And today we're scheduled for a long power outage today. Here in the Philippines, it's common here in our province especially, they have this scheduled power outages. And this scheduled power outage for today will last from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. But I noticed the power hasn't turned off yet. And it's already 6:15. But again, this is the Philippines. If you've been here before, everything is late here. Nothing is on time. Nothing happens here on time. It's I guess it's that island time. Everything is everything is late. Oh, here comes Cebu Pacific landing in Caticlan. And today is Friday, so that's why it's gonna be a busy day in Boracay. Dazzle and I, we were actually in Boracay yesterday, but more likely we're probably gonna end up going again today because when there is a power outage here, it gets pretty warm during the day. We'll see. I mean, with the clouds and then with the nice breeze, we might not have to. We might be able to just chill here in Malay, here in mainland. And these scheduled power outages, I would say they've been happening pretty regular in Aklan province. I would say once a month. I guess they use this time to do some repairs, cut down some trees that might knock down power lines during strong winds. So the entire Malay, including Boracay Island, will have no power today from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that's just one of the things that you would have to adjust when you come here to the Philippines, is these power outages. The scheduled ones, I don't really mind because Dazzle and I, what we do is we just go to Boracay Island, we spend the whole day in the beach, so it's no big deal. And then in Boracay, most of your businesses in Boracay got generators, so it's not like you can't eat at the restaurants and things like that. It's the unscheduled ones that really hurt. When there's a power outage and it's at nighttime, especially, like when you're sleeping, it will wake you up because it gets hot in the Philippines quick without any air conditioning at night. And you'll start sweating. You can open the windows, it won't matter. Like I sweat a lot, you know, so it's like I end up not sleeping well. But you know, I've made some we have the Blue Yeti power bank, and what I do is I have this rechargeable small fans. We got there's two, so I can like hit that on my face and hopefully I can sleep. So those are just some of the things that to expect when you're here in the Philippines, when you decide to move here in the Philippines. Oh, I see a speedboat, the power, the one they use for the parasail, going really fast. Rainbow, you can really see the rainbow now. And some of the other things to expect here that you'll probably need to adjust would be the driving and the traffic. Here in Aklan province, one thing I really like is we really don't have much traffic here. As you can see on our videos when we drive from our house over here to the resto bar. I enjoy the driving here. You just have to be extremely careful because the big buses, the series buses, and the vans that transport people from Kalibo to Katiklan, those guys just fly on the highways here. They will pass anywhere. Corners, it doesn't matter. They'll pass you on the left, they'll pass you on the right, they'll pass you, and they're flying because they're always in a hurry to get from point A to point B, because I guess they're trying to make the most money, or that's just the way they drive. So you gotta be extremely careful, especially when you're going into a blind corner. I've been surprised when I always slow down when I get in a blind corner, but what will happen is like head on to you. There's gonna be a van, one of those transport vans or those series buses, and you have to slam your brakes. So it's best to just start slowing down and anticipating them. You know, there's actually been several accidents like that's happened here that I know that's been posted on Facebook in the past. So just be very careful. That's just part of driving. And then if you live in the city here, you're gonna have to deal with traffic. That's why I would never live in the city here in the Philippines. That's just me, you know. I'd rather sacrifice the inconveniences here in the province of not having services and not having the luxuries that the cities provide. But I just don't like traffic, you know. I don't like wasting my time for hours sitting inside a car. The other thing is the beaches. If you live near a city with a beach, chances are those beaches aren't gonna be very clean. Not as clean as the beaches here in Malay, and especially not like the beaches in Boracay Island. Because here in the Philippines, they just don't do a good job, especially if you're near a big city, of how they dispose of water, sewage water. It ends up in the beach. It ends up in the ocean. So something to think about if you're thinking, you know, if you want to be close to a beach, you probably want to be in a beach in the provinces. And then for shopping for food, the public market here, they call it public wet market, that can be an adjustment for some, because it's a lot different from your grocery store in the United States. You're gonna have meat, you know, pork, beef, chicken, just hanging on hooks or just on top of counters. And then a lot of times the wet markets, the reason I think they call it wet market is it seems like the floor on it is always wet when I go to the wet market. Those are kind of and when I say wet, it's not wet with just clean water. It's wet with like muddy, kind of dark water. So when I go to the public market, I always wear shoes. I don't wear flip-flops, because chances are somebody's gonna step on your foot, or you're gonna get splashed with like dirty water. So that's not a nice feeling. So I've even seen people go in there with like those plastic rain boots, you know, that way they don't get splashed on their foot. So those are just some of the things. And then, you know, you don't really have to shop at the public wet markets, because there are groceries that are standard, Western standard, like in the United States. It's just that the wet market, you really get good bargains. If you're cost cutting, if you're watching your budget in the Philippines, the public market is the way to go. I'll give you an example. If you buy like a tuna, like a pound of tuna at the wet market, you can probably get that for under 100 pesos. So for like less than $2, you can get a pound of tuna steak, a tuna steak. Whereas if you buy that at the grocery store where they package it really neat and it's in a refrigerator and all that, you'll probably pay at least 3 times the cost for it. So that's why for me, you know, I don't mind the wet markets at all, because I know I save money when I shop there. Just something to think about, you know, just trying to give you an idea of what to expect when you come here. And then if you live in a city here, you're gonna be dealing with seeing a lot of homeless people and a lot of begging, a lot of people begging for money. Here in the province of Aklan, we don't have that problem here. There's some, you know, I'm not gonna say you'll completely not see any homeless people here, but we have very few. If you see homeless here, maybe in Kalibo, but that's about it. Like here in mainland Malay, hardly do I ever see a homeless person, especially in Boracay. You don't really see many homeless people in Boracay Island. And begging, because here in the province of Aklan, you know, most people work, there's income here because of the tourism, so we don't have the problems that if you go to Manila or you go to Cebu, you're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see a lot of homeless and people begging. So just something to expect, you know, when you come here. Stray dogs. Here in the Philippines, it really doesn't matter where you are, there's gonna be stray dogs. Even in Boracay Island, they try to get as many of the stray dogs out. They can't handle stray dogs, you know. It's just a big problem here in the Philippines. And if you're a dog lover like Dazzle and I, we love dogs. We've adopted Totoy. Totoy was a stray dog. It's just tough. It's just tough. You're gonna see things that happen to dogs here that just, you know, it's sad. So that's just something that will break your heart sometimes when you see what happens to dogs here in the Philippines. And just finishing up my cup of coffee. It's now 6:30, so I've just been sitting here since I woke up in our balcony, just enjoying the view, enjoying the rainbow. That was a nice surprise this morning. And earlier it was looks like it was raining in Boracay, but now I can see sunshine. I can see sunshine in Boracay, so it'd be a nice day again to go, because it's a little breezy, you know, nice wind here, cool. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Gino.
And I'm Dazzle.
We just started our channel, so if you enjoyed watching the video,
Please grow with us and hit the subscribe button and thumbs up.
and we are going to keep making videos of our life in Aklan Province,
Philippines.